There are things we carry that no one else can see. Mistakes we remember, words we wish we could take back, moments we wish we had handled differently, and sometimes, even years later, those memories still show up. You might be having a normal day, doing your routine, taking care of life the best you can, and suddenly a thought comes back. Something you did, something you said, something you wish you had done differently, and the feeling that follows, it is guilt. Not loud guilt, not dramatic guilt, just a quiet heaviness that sits in the background of your mind. Many people carry things like that longer than they should. Not because they want to suffer, but because a part of them believes they deserve to remember it. Almost like holding on to the guilt is a way of taking responsibility. But guilt has a strange way of staying in our minds long after the lesson has already been learned. At first, guilt can serve a purpose. It can show us that something mattered, that our choices had weight, that we care about the kind of person we want to be. Healthy guilt can help us grow. It can guide us to make better choices next time. It can make us more thoughtful, more compassionate, and more aware of the impact we have on others. But once the lesson is learned, carrying the weight forever doesn't actually make us better. It just keeps us stuck inside a moment that already passed. And many people struggle with forgiving themselves. In fact, forgiving yourself is often harder than forgiving someone else. Because when we look at our own mistakes, we see them through the harshest lens. We replay them, we analyze them, we imagine what we should have done differently. We think about the version of ourselves today and compare it to who we were back then. And sometimes we judge our past self with the wisdom we only gain later. But that's not a fair comparison. You didn't know then what you know now. You didn't have the perspective you have today. You were simply doing the best you could with the understanding you had at that time. And growth often comes from those exact moments we wish we could undo. Faith teaches something important about this. Grace was never meant to stop at other people. It was meant to reach you too. Many people are very generous with forgiveness toward others. They understand that people make mistakes. They understand that life is complicated. They believe in compassion and second chances. But when it comes to themselves, they become their own harshest judge. They hold on to things for years, sometimes decades. But the truth is, you cannot rewrite yesterday. None of us can. You can't go back and redo a conversation. You can't relive a moment with different words. You can't change a choice that already happened. But what you can do is decide what you carry forward from it. You can carry wisdom. You can carry growth. You can carry compassion for other people who struggle the same way. But you don't have to carry punishment forever. If you are still holding guilt from something years ago, it might help to ask yourself a few honest questions. Did you learn from it? Did it change the way you see things? Did it help you become more aware, more thoughtful, more careful in the future? And are you trying to live differently now? Because if the answer to those questions is yes, then the lesson already did its work. Continuing to punish yourself doesn't add anything more to the process. It just keeps reopening a door that was meant to close. Life moves forward, one chapter at a time, and none of us are meant to live the rest of our lives inside one chapter that hurt us. Mistakes are part of being human. Growth is part of healing. And grace was never meant to stop before it reached you. If you're still carrying something from your past tonight, maybe this is the moment to begin setting it down. Not by pretending it didn't happen, but by recognizing that you are not the same person you were then. You've grown. You've learned. and you are still moving forward. And sometimes the most healing thing we can do is allow ourselves the same compassion we offer to everyone else. Take a slow breath. You don't have to carry everything forever.